Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and I hope you all had a great summer. Summer's coming to an end, which I'm really sad about, but I had such a fantastic time spending it with family and friends. This video is going to be a compilation of events such as barbecues with friends and family. I do hope you enjoy this video. It's a little different. It's got a bit of vloggy elements inside. It's also got recipes for you guys such as jollof rice, mac and cheese, jerk chicken and barbecue chicken. And just a general idea of what to buy when you're hosting a barbecue and how to host a barbecue. Maybe not now, maybe next summer, or even in general. Yeah, my lovelies, if you want to find out more, keep watching. The jerk chicken recipe is very simple, and I'm just adding some ginger, Scotch bonnet, green peppers and onions. I'm also going to add some fresh sprigs of thyme. I usually take off the sprigs, but you can leave them on. And then I'm just going to squeeze one lime. So just trying to get all the juices out. And then I'm going to add some soy sauce and then some vinegar. I'm using white wine vinegar. And then when I'm done, I'm just going to sprinkle some black pepper, followed by some chili powder and some allspice berries. These are also known as pimento seeds. And then when I'm done, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar for that extra bit of sweetness. I didn't show you guys, but I also added some olive oil and some apple juice just to get it into this nice sort of batter. Well, batter, I mean like marinade. And then I'm just going to place all my chickens inside and coat it. Ideally, this should be left overnight so the flavors can really seep into the chicken. And you can season it with some salt. Salt is very important, so make sure you season it with salt generously. And when that's done, this is what the jerk chicken looks like. You can pop it into the oven or you can pop it straight onto the grill.
I'm practicing my barbecue skills.
So I've literally just gotten changed and I'm going to head downstairs so I can finish making the jollof and a few bits and bobs, like I need to finish marinating the beef and just put them onto skewers so we can grill them. I've changed into something quite casual, which is like a mustard top that I got from Bbq'S in Westfield, and I've just kept my hair up. I'm going to actually tie it away so I can actually do some work. So yeah, I'm going to head downstairs now and I'm going to take you guys with me. So let's okay guys, so these are the meats that we bought. As you can see, there's quite a lot. Bought some Franks, like sort of like Frankfurters. This is a really good brand, and it was, I think it was like £2 for all of these, and we bought 2 of these. We also bought some beef. I'm going to be making like a kebab skewers. And yeah, we've got loads of chicken, guys. £4 for like how many? I mean, if you choose to go free range, organic, whatever, that's up to you. But I thought this is definitely a good deal. And I've also got some pork and some pork chops. We've got some apple juice. I'm going to be using that for the jerk marinade and a bit of veg. And some stuff on the side. And over here we have an assortment of sauces, but the reality is that this is usually tidied, but you know, we're running on time. So got some ketchup, of course you need ketchup at a barbecue. We've got some mayo, I've also got some white wine vinegar. Why that's in the fridge, I don't know, and I'll probably take it as Alan put it in there. But I think it's just saw wine. White wine vinegar again for the jerk marinade, some sriracha sauce, and some Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. And for some strange reason, we have some whiskey here, Jack Daniel's whiskey. Okay. And guys, randomly, but this is a beauty oil that I've been using. It's kind of like an omega oil, you know, like fish oil. But yeah, you just drink this, I think a teaspoon twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. The Manda hot sauce, guys, this is seriously hot, so beware. And tomato puree for the jollof. So if you go to like the bread section, especially in the evening, you'd find some of these buns, and they're usually reduced to like 20-30p. The burgers, we also got this one, look guys, for 82p. You would probably be able to find some deals like that. And of course I've got some tin tomatoes, excuse my hands guys. I've got some tin tomatoes for the jollof. I like to use Napolina brand, I actually like using these, but sometimes I like to use fresh tomatoes as well. Cups, plates and trays to serve, so that's what we have going on here. So I want to show you this app I came across, and it's called Funnster. It's a really cool app that allows you to host events with friends. One of the things I love about it is that you can organise like dates with events such as barbecues, dinner parties, brunch, and it gives you a list of ideas of what you can do, and also allows you to, you know, select who can bring what along with the details of the day. It's really great if you're planning events with friends and trying to get together, especially if you're doing a surprise like I did for Renice's birthday. So yes, I'm going to leave the link to this app in the description bar below. So yeah guys, let's get on to cooking. So I'm just sauteing some onions in some oil. I use about 2 medium onions, and I like to slice them. Then I add the tomato puree or tomato paste, and I also add in some curry powder, and I fry this and allow it to cook down before I add my tomato mixture. At this point I also like to add some Maggi or all-purpose seasoning, or even salt, just so I can flavour the oil and start getting the flavours in. I then add in my blended tomato mix, which is red bell peppers, tinned tomatoes and Scotch Bonnet. It's really simple mix, and when that's done I just leave it to cook for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then I throw in my parboiled rice. Now this is very simple, and I'll leave the recipe in the description bar below, but this is what it looks like when it's cooked, and I'll have all those details for you, and there's some on my blog already.
This ain't birthday girl. Hey.
So Rianne is going to be doing the cake. She's going to make Renice's cake. And Rianne, what cake are you making?
Red velvet cake.
Ooh, sounds really nice.
I think there's a lot of sugar in red velvet.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar.
Well, Rianne's more of the baker. Yeah. I don't bake often, so I would not really know. But it's quite fun.
Chef.
Yeah. But I think it's really cool. So she's just adding the butter to the sugar. And I'm really excited. I think red velvet is literally our favourite.
Yeah.
And Renice would love it as well.
Yeah.
And it's literally like 10 or 11 in the evening, so we thought we'd get it done, because obviously we're both working, so nobody has time to do it, like, you know, do everything beforehand. And plus, like, tomorrow everybody's going to get in before 2 p.m, so we literally have no time, and we're cooking for quite a few people. So Ree's just like mixing up the butter and the sugar. That looks so therapeutic. Got some flour. We got this plain flour. This was like £1 from Asda, which was really good. And red velvet, I didn't know this, but it calls for buttermilk. For those of you who don't know what buttermilk is, it's basically like a sour milk. It's got like a very sour kick to it, but also adds like a sort of like balanced flavour, I find. They use buttermilk in buttermilk chicken.
Oh yeah.
For the batter, yeah. Obviously sugar, the standard stuff. We've also got some cupcake tins for Renice's birthday cake, and obviously some butter. We're using some stork. The lighting's really good in here. Oh, and of course you need the colouring for the cake. Yes.
Okay.
So Rianne's literally just mixed in the sugar and butter. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I would crack it in.
Yeah. No, I always beat it, so I'm just going to do it the way I do it. And so one at a time. So I beat it one at a time.
Just going to disrupt it. Oh, look how silky and smooth that is.
Powder.
So basically red velvet is chocolate just with red colouring.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. I got this one also.
It looks really good though.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just making the mac and cheese recipe. It's so easy to make, and I will leave the recipe in the description bar below. I'll also be having like a really exciting recipe featuring mac and cheese and different types of way you can do it. But anyway, I'm just making the roux, and I'm just mixing some milk, flour and butter in a pan, and I'm trying to get it really thick. And once that's done, I'm just going to work on the pasta. Just going to add some hot water, and I'm going to cook it for about 6 to 8 minutes. I don't like it to get too soft, just al dente. Anyway, when that's done, I'm just throwing in some Parmesan cheese. Hopefully I said that right. I say Parmesan. Some salt, extra spices and seasonings. But to keep it really simple, nice and creamy, all we need is salt, black pepper, white pepper, nutmeg and mustard. I also like to throw in a bit of mozzarella cheese. This gives it nice and cheesy sort of mac and cheese. And then when all of that's done, like the pasta's cooked, I just put it inside a baking tray, drizzle some cheese over it, and then pour the mixture, like the roux, all over. So everybody has their way of doing mac and cheese. This is one of the ways I do it, especially as we were quite limited in some of the ingredients. But anyway, I just top it off with the roux, and then you can layer it again with some more pasta and then add cheese. Sometimes I like to add breadcrumbs, but this is all I had and this is what I could work with. But nevertheless, it tasted delicious, and I will leave the recipe to this in the link below. My lovelies, hopefully you find this video fun. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.